What's up guys, it's Captain Production 72 with a video that I have been wanting to do for probably about 6 months. So some of you may have seen the images of the new advent calendar. I don't like it, I think it sucks. But I wanted to buy an advent calendar this year. And I have recently had a goal over the last year and a half of buying all of the 2012 Lego Star Wars sets. And this is when it was on my list. Here it is, the 2012 Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. Very cool, very nostalgic set. And basically, this video will be released, obviously when you're watching it right now, so it has been released. I am recording this, trying to record this November 30th. This video will be uploaded either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I have not decided, but you're watching this is uploaded. So pretty cool, you got your kind of Darth Maul there, 2012 Advent Calendar, just going to give you a little look at it. It includes 2 exclusive holiday themed figures. And one really weird quirk about this box, right, is you can kind of see that these are 3D. Like, you can feel these, which is kind of nuts. You got Darth Maul up in the corner. Standard box, I've got a small trooper up there. Yeah, on the front you got some pretty cool stuff. And on the back you got, your whole kind of day system, a whole bunch of other sets, which funny enough, obviously by the time I'm recording this video's been up for weeks, but sorry, at the time this video was up, it's been up for weeks, but I recently just reviewed that set, the Live Ones. It's pretty cool, got some Christmas tree stuff, Sith Infiltrator, and for all sorts of things. Unlock a new surprise every day. This is a cool set. So, in case you're not sure, the way I'm going to do this is, every day I will film a segment. I will show you the door, open it, cut the camera, have it built, tell you what it is, and then it will cut to every day going up through the 24th. And then, when I open up on the 24th, which is obviously going to be Santa Mall, I will in-depth look at everything. So this will be a bit of a long video, but recorded over a long length of time. So let's open this up. Kind of crazy to break the seal on a set that's been sealed for 10 years. You can kind of get an idea of what's underneath. But it is a single, well, not single, it's like multiple pieces of tape. So let's get these pieces of tape open. 1 second. Right, we've got the first one cut. I'm using the back end. I've got one more piece of tape. And we'll put it up like that. So here's what I'm going to be working with over the next 24 days again. So we've got day 1 right there, so see you with day 1. Alright then, let's open up day number 1. Day 1 is a micro version of the Gungan sub, which was also a set that year. And funny enough, you do get 2 spare pieces. Let's move on to the next day. Alright then, let's jump in here with day number 2, which is located up here. And just to remember, yesterday was the Gungan sub. So, just going to open up day number 2 here. Oh, and we have a minifigure. So, it's a surprisingly big bag for a minifigure, I will say that. And even further plastic on the head. And said minifigure is a Gungan soldier, which is pretty cool. So we can put him down there next to our Gungan sub. I'll see you guys for day 3, which is just up there. Alright, today is December 3rd. So the 3rd is just up here. And it is an item. It's a belt. Oh, today's build. I mean, some people hate weapon holders, but this ain't too bad. It has the items for your Gungan, so you could put them on the Gungan. But you know, that's pretty cool. So that's day 3. Day 2 was a Gungan, and day 1 was a Gungan sub. So see you guys tomorrow for the 4th. Alright then, so day number 4. Day number 4 is located here up the top. So we're going to push the tab in. And, oh, it's a build. It's yeah, that's definitely day 4. And the code is 9674. I'm pretty sure that that's the code for Planet Series. I think that's just what you do. It's just Lego sets that were out in 2012. That's what I've noticed. All those little codes have been. Right, let's build it. Alright, and the build is complete. So it is a Star Destroyer. I think I've already pointed that out. Let's give you a quick look. I do like this build so far. It might be one of my favourite builds, but yeah. So that's day number 4. I'll see you soon for day number 5. And here we are with day number 5, which is located right here next to day number 2. And it's a build. Little code is 9515, which is the set number for the mall levels. There's the build now. Oh, dropped it. In case you don't know, this is meant to be an MTT, but it's not a looking MTT. Not as good as yesterday's Star Destroyer build. See you for day 6. And here we are for day number 6. So the doors have no longer spread apart. They seem to be getting very close to each other. So just gonna. Oh, that one's a bit tight. Oh, I think I'll get a figure. And to go with yesterday's MTT, we are getting a droid. Fun fact, the all number in this one is 9500, which is the set number for the Sith Fury Class Interceptor from 2012. Okay, here's that figure. Really happy, especially for someone like myself who only has a standard battle droids. This is quite cool. See you with day 7. Day number 7, so right down here at the bottom. Oh, today's code is 9675. I do believe that is a Planet Series. And it is a mini N1 Starfighter, which is quite cool. It does kind of go for the Gungan and the Gungan sub, so yeah. Here we go, we're looking for day 8. It's okay over here. Pull the tab out, which is also Starfight's face. And it is a Vulture droid build. The code is 9492, which is also the code for the TIE Fighter. Yeah, TIE Fighter from that year. And here's that Vulture droid build, not too bad. Goes pretty cool with the security battle droid from day 6. I suppose it's meant to fit on that blue Starfighter. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with day 9. And here we are for day 9, so I'm going to put a little note here. If I had to guess, it might be an original trilogy thing. I've only received one thing from the original trilogy so far, that being the Star Destroyer, which is conveniently next to day 9. So I'm just going to try and get a thumb in here to open said door. Oh, it's a minifigure. Yep, day 9. 9516, which is actually the code for Jabba's Palace. That's its set number. This is what you get. You get a, I believe this is General Viewers. You know, yeah, a double-sided head, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I was right on the money with it being an original trilogy figure. I personally thought it would have been a build because, you know, it was 3 builds between the last minifigure. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon for day number 10. Alright, so time for day 10. We have, after this means we've got 14 more of these to go.
So 10 is okayed up here. We're going to open this up. I have to guess it's going to be a build. Oh, 9489 is the code. So that's the same code as the Endor Troopers vs Imperial Battle Pack. All these are just 2012 set codes. Let's build it. So it's maybe one of the most basic builds, but I'm pretty sure it's obvious it's an AT, which it goes nice again with the day before, which was general viewers, so I suppose that looks cool. So what will tomorrow the 11th be? The 11th is right there. I'll have to find out. And it's time for day 11. I don't know what to expect. Everything's kind of, a little bit of a theme so far. The only one that doesn't consistently go for theme so far is that Star Destroyer, but anyway, I actually am not sure what to expect today, so... Door. The door ripped a little bit open opening, but... Oh, it's a turret of some kind. Let's build it. There's a turret. So, I do know that you get a snowtrooper on this, so maybe that's for him. I don't know, maybe he's the next day. But it's a little hot. I'm assuming this is like a Hoth one. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 12. And with day 12, we are halfway there. Oh, it's a minifigure. So I was guessing it's Snowtrooper, but no. So a half Rebel Trooper, which is pretty cool. So I wonder what tomorrow will be. Anyway, we'll have to stay tuned for that. See you guys tomorrow. So it's time for number 13. 13 is right up the top here, so we're just going to put it in and pull out the tab. And it is this. Oh, a build / minifigure. Yeah, day 13 is a gonk droid. Looks pretty good. Obviously it's a buildable one, but that's quite cool. Not what I was expecting, because yesterday was, the last 4 days have been Hoth. So I thought we were going to continue. I think, no, a gonk droid, that's pretty cool. So that's day number 13, and we're starting a new row. So see you guys tomorrow for day 14. Right, so it's time for day number 14. So that means there's only 10 days to go after this one. So day 14 is okay, right over here. Oh, and it is a weapons rack. Here's the weapons rack. So, yeah, obviously Darth Maul is Santa, so it makes sense that you'd eventually get his lightsaber, because none of the characters seem to have their weapons on them. As well as you get a small blaster and a kind of long rifle, so that's quite cool. Yeah, as well as well. I mean, this one does have 2 weapons racks, as far as I'm aware, but, you know, the other one being the Gungan one that was shown previously. There you go. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 15. Alright, number 15. So, you'll find that day number 15 is located here. Yesterday was the weapons rack, so I'm curious to see what we get. So, open this. Oh, and it's ripping. There we go. And it's a snowtrooper. Yeah. So here he is. He's basically it's just standard snowtrooper that you could get back then, but he has a difference. He has the balaclava head, something they had in 2012 and 2013. So that's pretty cool. Not sure what tomorrow's going to be, the 16th, but we'll have to stay tuned and find out. So here we are for day number 16, which is located right down there, so let's get into it. So, I don't know what to expect. I said he was a snowtrooper, so I'm going to assume it's going to be a build, but surprise me. Ooh. Looky here. And so here it is. It's a Naboo starfighter. Like, it's kind of like the kind of coins one from Phantom Menace. Was not expecting that, but it's one of the bigger ones. Like, look at the palm of my hand. So, anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow with day number 17. So, here we are with 1 week of these left to go. Today's Saturday 17th, so next Saturday will be the final review. This is phone in quick. So, here we are, day number 17. It's a bit of an awkward one, and of course I've just kind of accidentally wrecked this here, but yeah, so let's try and get ourselves in this one. Don't know what to expect today, to be honest. A build. Here's the build. It's a flash speeder from the Phantom Menace. I have come to the conclusion that this advent calendar is heavily Phantom Menace themed. It does go quite well with yesterday's, so yeah, nothing wrong with that there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 18, which, whoa, I've only got a few of these left. Alright then, let's get a look at day 18. I had to adjust the camera up because it's one of the ones at the very top. So we're just going to open it up and see what is inside. And it's a minifigure. Let's have a build. So here's today's one. It's a Rebel Fleet Trooper. So of course these are like the Rebels from episode 4. Not a bad minifigure. I already have a few of them, but it's nice to get one. Obviously it's the old design, but yeah. So I wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd been something episode 1 based, but it's nice to get another original trilogy type build. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 19, which is located over here. And here we are for number 19, which is going to be right over here. So the tab, hopefully we don't have any of this one. And it's a mini Shiva Beat class shuttle for Revenge in the Sith. That's quite cool. So yeah, see you tomorrow for day 20. So we're getting close to the end here. We're doing day number 20, which I've just realised where about in the advent calendar is. So a bit of a pain to get to right now because of where I've put things. You can see the minifigures have been put on a plate now, just due to them repeatedly falling over. Got on my nerves. And it's a build. Pull that on out here. Right. Let's get this built. And today's build had the AT-ATs falling over. Just like in real life. We have a General Grievous's Starfighter, so it does go along with the Shiva P class shuttle, or Trade Federation shuttle we got the day before. This is pretty cool. So we only have 3 more of these to film until Christmas Eve, so that'll be when you get the big long version. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 22, whatever that is. Alright, so day 21, just up here, so we'll see what it is. Oh, it's a minifigure. And it's a super battle droid. It's not the rocket arm, it's just the regular arm version, but something pretty cool to get if you like battle droids. Lego has not done these guys for about 7 years now, so yeah, pretty cool. We're gonna add that to this little plate of minifigures we got going. See you guys tomorrow for day 22. Alright then, so today is day 22. Let's open it up. And it's a build. So here's the build. It's a Micro Dwarf Bomb Sith Infiltrator. So for the process of elimination, there's 2 days left, so the next 2 should be minifigures, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I'll see you guys for day 23 tomorrow. So welcome to the day for opening, from the opening day for number 23. We have today, and then tomorrow we'll have the final door opening, but also the entire review, so yeah, just opened up, the door's ripping a little bit. I'm trying not to destroy the calendar. Ooh, what do we got here? Build of some sort. well, it's not. It's kind of a build and kind of a minifigure. It's R2D2, or basically a snowman of an astromech. I love this. This is very nostalgic. So yeah, tomorrow we'll do the last one. I'll see you there. So here we are with the final day. Day number 24. It's located down here, so we're gonna have to move a few builds out of the way. So this will be the last time we do this, obviously. Put a little fun tab in. We all know what's gonna be in this door anyway, so. Oh, and the door ripped. Great. I wonder what this could be. And of course, the final figure in the advent calendar, the final day, is Darth Maul in his Santa outfit, which is probably one of my favourite Christmas minifigures. So that is it. Let's quickly show off something here. And here it is, all 24 days. So yeah, I filmed this across the entire 24 days and I didn't do it all at once. So yeah, it's kind of cool that I've been doing this. Basically what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into the review portion. I'm basically going to sort things by era, so we're going to do things like the prequel era, the original trilogy, and then seasonal, and then pick like the best ones from each category. Is kind of what I'm going to do here, try and figure out what my favourite thing is. I'll see you guys when we jump into that section. So here we are with the review, and the fact that 14 out of the 24 are prequel based is kind of insane. These days, the prequel era does not get as much coverage. It only recently started to get a decent amount of sets. LEGO doesn't treat the prequels the way they used to. Like, we used to get a decent amount of sets off them, and not really anymore. So, you know, we've got 14 things here, 3 of which are some minifigures, the rest are builds. One is a weapon stand. So we've got this category, which is prequels, then we'll have the original trilogy, then we'll have festive. The one thing that I was a bit unsure whether or not to do is include this in the festive or prequel era, because it is Darth Maul's kind of lightsaber rack, but, you know, it wasn't really Christmassy themed, so we'll start off with the minifigures, since it's the smallest category, I'll figure out what my favourite one is. So we get a Gungan soldier, which is kind of cool. So this guy was available in the Battle of Naboo set. I mean, not a bad figure, not something I'd go out and buy 100 of, but, you know, to have a few of them is quite cool, so it's always a nice minifigure to get. A minifigure that has not been seen in a LEGO Star Wars set since 2015 is a Super Battle Droid. He is not the Rocket Arm version, he's quite cool. I like him as well, but my favourite minifigure out of the 3 has to be this Battle Droid. LEGO only ever throw in the standard B1 Battle Droids of the Tan Torso, so you don't get the pilots or the security ones anymore. This one is red, so it's the security one, and I just like the fact that, you know, every other one has the normal Battle Droid. I think the 2011 one may have had the pilot, but it's kind of cool to get different Battle Droids, so that's why he is my favourite from the prequel category. Going on to builds, I'll kind of go in order of movies, so we get this is pretty cool. We get a Gungan sub, which in 2012 was one of the main sets. Not too many of these are micro versions of 2012 sets, and it's they are based off a lot of sets that were out in that area, and some of these don't even have bigger versions of sets, but I really do like the Gungan sub. Also from episode 1 we do get a Naboo Starfighter, which is pretty cool. I've always been a big fan of the Naboo Starfighter, so that really works out well for me. We also get the Flash Speeder from drop to the Flash Speeder from episode 1, which that does not look too bad. You have the little cannon on the back for shooting things. I really do like this build. We also from episode 1 get this. It is like the Naboo kind of royal yacht that they used to go to Tatooine, when escaping Naboo in episode 1, which I really do like this build quite a bit. It's just something about this one that I really do like. Also from episode 1, and I'm going to argue this is the worst one, this is an MTT. Advent calendars and proper micro versions of this never seem to look good to me. I just, it kind of looks like an MTT, especially at the front, because that's where the droids would kind of slide out, but it's not my favourite build. It's probably the worst one in the prequels. Episode 2 doesn't really have any representation here set build-wise. Episode 2's one bit of representation is probably the Super Battle Droid. Another cool thing, this is a cool build, might be one of my favourites, because it's a weapons holder, but it has a function. The weapons holders, take this one for instance, main function is hold the weapons, but this one here has a catapult inbuilt in. You can get the catapult, right, and hopefully I can do this right on camera. So here we are. I took out the super battle droid. How cool is that? But no, it's good. You get the spear and the kind of shield for the Gungan, which I will be giving to the Gungan after this review. I just left it, original for the purpose of reviewing the set. That's probably my favourite build. Although if I was to pick something that wasn't a weapons rack, I would easily, probably go for that Gungan sub. Revenge of the Sith has a couple. In fact, no, we did miss one from episode 1. That we missed 2. And it's it's very stubby and weird looking, but this is meant to be Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator. Not a big fan of that. And we do have a Vulture droid, which, it's alright. Just a Vulture droid. Revenge of the Sith has 2 here. The Tan Separatist shuttle, which you do see on Utapau. Why am I dropping this? Which you do see on Utapau during Revenge of the Sith. I really do like this. It looks like a Shiva P class shuttle. And we get General Grievous's Starfighter, which is kind of cool. I really like this one. But my favourite minifigure has got to be the Battle Droid. My favourite build has to be that Gungan sub. All in, I really do like these two. So that's kind of my favourite category from this. And at the end, I'll show you all the best ones from each. So yeah, moving on to the original trilogy. In fact, no, I should probably show you this. This is the Wrecking Drac, but it's nothing special. It just holds the blasters that you can give to minifigures that you receive in different days. So let's move on to the original trilogy section. So the original trilogy does have some representation. There's 8 things here that you could count as original trilogy. And you get 4 minifigures on 4 builds, so it's kind of equal. So the minifigures are a Hoth officer, which is kind of cool. I mean, again, all this is stuff that even if you're, there's only, one, other than the festive ones, there's, 1 named character in this, so it's not bad to get these if you already have these minifigures. He's pretty cool. He's the old style kind of Hoth troopers. Really do like him. He's actually exclusive. It's the legs. Actually, no, it's not the legs. He is in the Hoth Battle Pack from 2010, but with a different torso. The one named character that you'll find in this, apart from Maul, obviously, in the astromech, is this guy here, General Veers. So it's quite cool. He's also got a double-sided head, which I don't think any other characters do. So you can turn his head around, and you can have it in this configuration for when he's in the 80s kind of cockpit, which is looks quite good. That's not too bad looking. You get a Snowtrooper, which he I think might be exclusive because of the head. So in 2012, they started doing these balaclava style heads that they put on Stormtroopers, Scout Trooper, basically the only troopers that didn't get them I think might have been clones, because the clones were given their regular Clone Wars faces. Other than that, he's the regular one that they had been around since 2007, really just a head change. I do like that he's got that different head though. It's kind of cool as a variant. And here we have a Rebel Trooper who was brand new at the time of this. See, what they've done is they gave him a brand new head, because before he came out in 2008 originally without pupils on the eyes, so this version does have that. Apart from that, he's the same old figure. They released him here, and then they also put him in a planet set in 2013, so that's kind of cool. Moving on to the builds. My favourite minifigure has to be the General Veers. I just like the Imperial Officer type minifigures, so yeah. Builds. First of all is a Star Destroyer. Now, I think I'm going to straight up say the Star Destroyer is pretty good looking. I really do like the way this is. It's pretty decent. You get a turret, which minifigures can grab onto, so it works quite well for that. Not too bad a turret. And probably my favourite build, but you could also count as a minifigure if you wanted to, is the Gonk Droid. It's such a meme in Star Wars, and it is kind of cool. Gonk Droids need their own mold at this point, because I'm including them in so many sets these days. Even the new TIE Bomber coming out next year, there's not any mold for it. It's just used, or it's pieces that already exist, so yeah. And if I had to pick the one that I dislike the most here, it's probably the final one, being the 80, because something about, it gets a point across of what it's meant to be, but it's not my favourite thing at all. It's decently built. The legs are kind of telescope looking pieces, so yeah, that's the original trilogy section. So the 2 best things for me are the Gonk Droid and General Veer, so those are my 2 favourites from that category. Let's move on to the final category. So the hardest category to decide is, you could call R2 a build, technically, because he has pieces that aren't minifigure pieces stuck to him. I don't know, it depends what you want to classify him as. And then you get the brilliant and very nostalgic for me, Santa Maul. This is when LEGO actually did good advent calendars. This year we got Summer Vader. Yes, I know he's based off a short, but you could have just made him a poly bag, or
something you got with, you know, purchase points or whatever at the Lego store. This, to me, is like the ideal thing. This is why I believe 2012 had the best advent calendar. It's the Christmas-themed stuff they threw in is brilliant. You know, instead of including stupid sleighs or anything like that, it's actually, these are cool. The last decent advent calendar was probably 2016 with the Snow Chewbacca, but this is just amazing. We'll start off with the coolest thing in the advent calendar, probably the reason you would buy it, is the Santa Maul. So it's got the regular kind of Darth Maul head. You do not get any horns for him. He does not have any double prints or anything like that. It's kind of just like, it's Darth Maul's kind of robes, but with the kind of Santa aesthetic. He's got a shovel and a snowball. He has back printing with a candy cane, which is kind of cool. Oh, we dropped him. Dropping a lot of stuff in this review. And he's got this kind of parka hood instead of a regular Sith hood. This minifigure is just nostalgic to me, and I really do love this figure. Probably my favourite one out of the two. But something that I wish they would maybe do with a protocol droid one year. Like, see a snow-looking C-3PO would go brilliant with this. And it's a snowman R2. It just looks so cool. It's like, obviously it's all the details that an astromech would have, but it's just with the snow styling. You can remove the hat and it's all there. It's just, this is so cool. This is another one that I just find very nostalgic, because I remember building Hoth as a kid and including this and just thinking it was amazing. I really do like this. They've got the coal for like the kind of eye sensors and stuff, the carrots for the arms. It looks brilliant. It is very hard to pick between the two, but I think if I had to go for one, it would have to be Maul, purely because, well, it's the coolest Xmas figure we've ever had. So let's have a look at my favourites. So out of the category system I've done, these are kind of the ones I really like the most. But, I mean, there's not that many bad things in this advent calendar, which is hard to say for the newer ones, which do have a lot of really sucky builds in them. But these are kind of the top-notch ones that you get in this calendar. Let's go to the outro of this very fun video. So here we are. This has been fun to film because, like I said, I filmed it over the 24 days. The opening segments were all filmed on different days and stitched together, which did take a while. You got the categories of prequel, we got the festive stuff, and we got the original trilogy. So this advent calendar is cool to me for many reasons. I do not like the new Star Wars movies that much. I do like the new series that they're doing, but the sequels, in my opinion, I just don't like them. So it's kind of cool. Like, let's just look at Lego Star Wars before all the new content started to come out. So this is like back when it was like literally Star Wars movies and then the Clone Wars. I really do like this one. I mostly bought this out of nostalgia because I did get this back in December of 2012 and rebuying it was a lot of fun for me to do. I really did enjoy it, and over the last kind of 24 days it's been fun. Some really cool builds. It's definitely worth picking up. A lot of the new ones cannot hold a torch to this. This one is brilliant. This one, the first three are my favourite. 2011, 2012 and 2013. So it begs the question, should you buy this? I mean, it just depends. Like, yeah, 100% buy it, but I mean, if you're planning just to open this and buy it, you have plenty of people on eBay selling the complete contents in brilliant condition for literally the price of this sealed. I paid $35 for this in sealed content. It's got the odd bump in the box, but all the contents is there. It had never been opened, and it was a lot of fun. Trip down memory lane, basically, to open up all of these, and it was a lot of fun. And we got a really long video, like the opening clips alone are over 21 minutes. You got this long ass clip. So yeah, I highly recommend buying one of these. So this video is going up on Christmas Eve, the 24th of December. I will not be back for probably quite a while. When I say quite a while, I don't plan to be back toward until like, New Year's Eve. So I'm going to take basically a week off, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take like a week off or something. Mostly just to spend Christmas with my family and do other things, possibly out of town for a while. But if I'll try and produce quite a, like, December has been a big month for me content creation wise, because I have done a lot more than I usually do, and this will be one of the longer videos I've done in a while, so I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching this video, because it did take a lot of effort and a lot of time. I mean, I could have just opened these off camera, opened them all at once, but no, I decided to make one long video. So thank you very much for watching. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys in New Year's Eve. Thanks for watching.